Hello everybody, and welcome back to Shadow Oni Gaming. I'm your host, Shadow Oni. Today, we're going to continue playing Doki Literature Club. Now the last time I played, some weird stuff was happening. I guess I can turn the volume up a little bit. I did some sound tests and stuff. I'm going to turn the sound volume down now. Just a little. Okay, skip, display, whatever. Let's continue from where we left off. Okay, so last time we were running a poem for Yuri and... yeah, I forgot her name. The Weeaboo Girl. Okay. Memories. Let's see. Hope. Promise. Entropy. Unstable. Misery. I'm just picking random stuff. I don't even care. Like, things based off of my interests. Pain. Imagination. Happiness. Fear. I enjoy fear. Like, I like fear. I don't know what it is, I just like fear. Melancholy. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like, one of the ghosts disappeared. I didn't read the dialogue. I don't even know where she went. So, I mean, she poofed. She doesn't exist anymore. I don't fucking know. So, we'll go with fantasy. Eternity. I do have the strength. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the auto-click bullshit. Okay. I'll just use the keys from now on. Whirlwind. Horror. And scars. Yeah, let's see what happens. I have an interest in scars. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Okay, so she didn't just leave. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shadow. Oh my goodness. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it... Wait a minute, are they all going to end up committing suicide? And if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Your hair is in the way, ma'am. Stop breaking the fourth wall. I can't read. Natsuki punches. I was stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, so if we defeated Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm so sorry, Shadow. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I'm just gonna play along. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I wanted to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Okay, so yeah, it's the same shit. Enthusiastically take the book. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, the room shifted. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face already buried in a book. Can't but notice her intense expression like she's writing through this. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait, what? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading. I'm just rereading a bit of this. So that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that you're even telling me, but I just had to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. The people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh, man. Okay. So now we know what the book is about. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. So this kind of story it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Excuse me? What? Is there a nope button? Can I nope this out? I just want to nope this out really badly. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I have things like books and writing for my thoughts, my whole body gets... Excuse me, what the fuck? I didn't get to read that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Whoa! You're broken. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's something I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but feeling somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the... What the fuck? You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I laugh. Here, this should work, right? I sat at my desk and tilted up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Aww. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. We glance over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that all about? Shadow? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Well, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back in my bag. Oh boy. Poem time. Let's show Natsuki my poem. Natsuki, I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Shadow, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put it in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Okay, I think this is the same dialogue as before. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. It really does. Actually, she's got a point. In poetry, that's a legitimate tactic when you're writing short poems or short stories. It's a legitimate tactic, and it keeps readers hooked. It baffles them. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's fair. Hey, Shadow. Alright, Monica. Your turn. Let's share poems. I think Monica is like... So who's gonna be the glitchy one? I'm gonna skip a lot of this dialogue. Alright, I think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really starve for social interaction, so I'll blame her for coming on a little strongly. Okay, she's talking about Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you need. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. On the wall, but he wasn't looking at me confused at first glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can only see color. Okay, I've seen this. Yeah, we've read this poem before. So what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Okay, so similar dialogue. As long as she doesn't glitch out, nothing will surely change. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. You just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica, you should do podcasts. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just make Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter. They don't put the two together, yeah. I remember her telling me this at the very beginning. Okay. Ghost Under the Light. Yeah, I've heard this one. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yep, okay. Same dialogue. Let's bounce through it. I'm just scared one of the next glitch is gonna happen. Okay. Since everyone went in the room, that was a little more stressful than anticipated. Alright. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Ask your dismissal returns a call. Oh, the music is... Okay. You went to me was impressed by it. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members here. Maybe you're just jealous or shy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose blues magically grew a size bigger as soon as shadows started showing up. Um, taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look. Let's go. Oh my god. Please stop. I hate you. Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that it proves my point. Most people never get over this seems like my graduate middle school, you know. Please fucking stop! If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. So be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Just show me everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Yuri turned towards me as you just noticed I was standing. Shut up. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get to what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna take Yuri's side because Natsuki's being full of it. Why is the screen getting closer? Excuse me! What's happening? Oh? Hi? Hello there? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Monica? Hey Shadow, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside when we start done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes sense, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? Didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Shadow, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Shadow. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Understand? Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Excuse the fuck out of me. What's going on? Oh, okay. Fantasy. Crimson. Graveyard. Disoriented. Desire. Ooh. Determination. Scars. Oh, they both like scars. Strange. Oh shit. Maybe I clicked on two by mistake again. Damn it. It's okay. We'll go with awesome. Dream. Tragedy. tears. We'll go with fear. I love fear. I really do. I love fear. Alright. What the f? Death. We'll go with misfortune. Let's see. Hope. We'll throw some hope in there. Disaster. Defeat. Pain. Horror. There we go. Day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Shadow. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. And Yuri lets over Shadow looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Those kinds of things, so frankly, they make me a little too happy. And I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri could have taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jesus isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Excuse me. Stop with the creepy text. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. I remember study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Okay, so something about study hall. She's always in study hall. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Piano. She plays the piano. We learn about that. You should play something for us sometime. And Monica will say, well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shadow. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Alright. Okay. What the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Why is Natsuki always in the closet? I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay, so flirty, 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 mushy, mushy, mushy. Okay, tea. I actually love tea. Can you hold this for a second? Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored, sweating, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh my god! What the fuck? Excuse me? She was cutting herself? Thanks for waiting patiently. Shadow, you like a long tea? Yeah? Anything is fine. Okay. These glitches have got to start freaking me out. Your temperature on the scale is 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Wait a minute. Remember back in the first playset, she was sucking the blood out of my finger. What if she does have a cutting habit? I mean, that would explain a lot. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed? I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Shadow. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for both of us each. Shadow, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's just likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I'll have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each of us holding one half of the book. Alright, so this time our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Focus on reading like this. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading it. But as a result, the left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, you're totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I have nothing to place chocolate on her mouth. Just let Yuri close the lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Shadow, sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh no. I can't. Shadow. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Shadow. My heart won't stop pounding. Shadow. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Shadow? Yuri suddenly presses my hand again. Oh, why is this happening to me? If anything rated R pops up, I'm gonna have to cut the video. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay? A little creepy. It's a little creepy, Yuri. Yeah, I don't think I want to be friends with them anymore. I think she wants to cut me. Okay, and on that note, that's all the time I have for today. That was... I still want to know what's going on with the game, what kind of game this is. This is like... Honestly, I think she wants to kill me. Like, that could be a possibility. I'm not sure. But whatever's going on, we will find out next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll find the right button.